G'day guys and welcome to Aussie English. My objective here is to teach you guys the English spoken down under. So whether you want to speak like a fair dinkum Aussie or you just want to understand what the flippin' hell we're on about when we're having a yarn, you've come to the right place. So sit back, grab a cuppa and enjoy Aussie English. Hey guys, welcome to this episode of Aussie English. It's going to be a short episode today. I want to talk a little bit about how you would respond to someone who tells you something shocking, something you don't believe, something at which you are surprised. So it could be good news, it could be bad news, it could be that someone's won the lottery, it could be that someone's crashed their car, it could be that someone's accidentally broken their leg, it could be that someone's house is burned down. You know, it could be good things, it could be bad things, fortunate, unfortunate. All these kinds of examples warrant or can receive these sorts of responses from you. The first three that I'm going to go over, you'll notice that my voice goes up at the end of the sentence because it's a question, I'm asking for them to verify, for them to tell me, for them to explain what has happened, what's the story. Can you please give me more insight, tell me more about it. So the first one is, are you kidding? So we'll set this up with someone has just told me that they've won the lottery and that they're a millionaire now. So, Pete, I've won the lottery, I'm a millionaire. I would say, are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? Are you kidding? So, are you and kidding. Kidding. It means to joke or to play around. Kidding, if you're kidding around, it means that you're joking around with someone, you're having a go, you're being silly in a fun kind of way. And so to say, are you kidding, means, are you joking with me? Are you telling me the truth? Are you playing a game? Is this a joke? And the next one is, are you joking? 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 And that means exactly the same thing, obviously, as are you kidding? Are you joking? Are you playing a joke? Are you kidding around? Are you having a go? Are you telling me the truth? Are you joking? The last one for the questions is, are you serious? 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 So there's also other ways that you can respond to these sorts of statements when you're shocked, but without asking or suggesting that you want an explanation. So in the first three examples there, because they're questions, I'm trying to get the person, when I say those phrases, are you kidding? Are you joking? Are you serious? The person is sort of being prompted to explain, being suggested to explain why or what's happened and why it's true. These next ones, which are no way, fair dinkum, Strewth, or far out, are all different ways of you just showing sort of shock or being impressed. So like, wow, but they don't necessarily ask the person who's told you the news that you're responding to. They're not getting the person to explain a little bit more. So the person could just leave it there and just have told you, I just won the lottery, and you say, no way, and that's it. That's it you're not prompting them to explain. Anyway, so the first one, I just won the lottery, and you could say, no way. No way. No way. No way. The next one would be far out. So I think we've gone over this before, but it's always good to repeat these things. Far out. Oh wow, far out. Far out. Far out. And you also notice that I can sometimes cut the T at the end. So I think I just did that where I would say far out. And it's almost like it's ending on a D instead of a T. I'd say far out. But I sort of swallow it right at the end there. Far out. Far out. Far out. Far out. And then fair dinkum. This is a very Australian way of saying no way or far out, which would be said by Americans and English people alike, but Australians would say fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. Fair dinkum. And the last one, which is incredibly Australian and a bit of a cliche. It's not really said by a lot of people, but you will see it in ads and in movies when someone is trying to really show they are either Australian or that they're pretending to be Australian or that they're joking around, making fun of Australians. Strewth. Oh, Strewth. 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 Anyway, so those are a few ways of replying to a statement or some news that you've heard that you don't believe, that you're skeptical about, and that you're either wanting the person to explain more about how it happened or what the story is, you want to hear more, or that you're just impressed and that you're showing that you're impressed by the news. Anyway, that's the episode for today, guys. Have a good one.